Like being back out there and first practice of the second session here.
Feels great, man. The weather's amazing out. All the boys are happy to be back and flying around the field, and it was good to get that little break in between, and everyone feels refreshed and ready to go.
How much more comfortable do you feel this year than last year?
I feel a lot more comfortable. The play calls are just coming in a lot easier and simpler to me. I'm able to do more thinking in the pre-snap because I'm not worried so much about my assignment, and that's been helping me to attack.
What did that touchdown late in the year do maybe for your confidence going into the offseason?
It was great. I've always wanted to get in the end zone. It was a long ride to get there, and it definitely helped me going into the
I mean, do you feel like there's a lot more that we haven't seen from what you think you can do to help impact this team?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Especially with Riley and Tyneil limited, are you getting a lot more snaps this spring than you got last spring?
Yeah, I'm getting a little more. They're resting right now, trying to get back, get healthy. So yeah, I've been taking more.
There's so much experience in that tight end room. How do you guys kind of break up the roles? You know, is one guy more the receiving option, one guy more the blocking option? How does that work?
We all are expected to be able to do everything in the game plan, and you really just got to be ready for everything. That's why our room is. We take pride in that. We take pride in being multidimensional, so we can do everything.
What's Nate Potter done to make a difference in the tight end room? What have you seen so far that you like?
He's done a good job. He's strict but fair. He's really technical. He's gotten our footwork down really well with blocking. Obviously, he was a great blocker when he played, so he knows a thing or two about it. And we've all been getting a lot better technique-wise.
What's the biggest difference when you're blocking if you're playing basically what I would call the fullback spot versus on the line and the tight end? How different are they, and how different are like the blocking schemes or whatever they're asking you to do?
We're in that fullback spot. We just have to be able to run through contact. Not stop your feet. You got to get your punch timing down. Oh, sorry about that. You got to get your punch timing down. Then when you're in line, it's just more force, man-on-man, drive blocking.
Which one do you like better? Which one do you think you're better?
I've always thought I was better at the fullback stuff, but I think I'm getting better at the man-on-man on-line scrimmage blocking.
When it comes to the offense and getting better this spring break or this spring camp, what are the points of emphasis? What are the things you guys are working on every day to get this offense better?
Just pre-snap, taking care of the ball, seeing what the defense has given us, exploiting any weaknesses, getting just communication from all the way from the receivers down to the O-line, and all that.
Who's a young tight end that stood out to you in spring ball?
They've all been doing a great job. Casey had to move from D-line, so he's learning a brand new playbook, but he's in there studying. All the other young guys are doing great too. Since Riley and Tyneil are out, they've been getting a lot more reps, and they've been making the most of it and doing a good job.
What have you noticed different about Tim Plow this time this year versus any time last year? Where is he different, if anywhere?
Well, he's always been dialed in, and he's always been a great coach. He's had us ready, and he's just continuing that, and he's just communicating with us, bringing us together more as an offense, talking to us, telling us where we are, where we need to go, and things that we're not doing right and things we can get better at.
You mentioned it was a long road to your first college touchdown. You had a pretty impressive high school career. Obviously, it's a big step up coming to college, but how tough is that when you go from being a high school star to kind of being a relative unknown on a college roster in terms of confidence, in terms of mentality? How tough is that?
Yeah, I mean, everyone goes through that when they make that step up, and that's something I dealt with early on. I know I'm going against the best competition out there, and I just got to keep working and be the best me I can be, no matter who I'm playing.
I think you've been asked this in the past, but when you go to play football at Nebraska or Boise State, the expectation is to go to bowl games, and I think you're still trying to get to your first one. You're here for team goals, but how important is that for you to get this team to a bowl game and for you to have that experience this season?
Yeah, that's everyone's goal. That's been the goal since I've been here, and that's why I'm coming back here. We got to get it done and go to that bowl game. So it felt nice to earn one last year, but I want to actually get there this year.
What is your mindset personally? You said you feel like there's a lot more in there you can still do. How are you approaching this spring and this season? You obviously came back for a reason. I mean, how motivated are you, I guess, to show more on the field this year?
Very motivated. No matter how many years you've been in this, there's always something you can clean up and critique and get better at. And I've just been taking that approach every day and just trying to get better day by day.
Where do you think you've improved the most from last year?
I think I've improved the most with the inline blocking, and the timing with the quarterback route running is getting a lot better. It's good getting those reps with Hank.
A lot of quarterbacks out there, man. You've got balls from all of them. Well, outside of Hank, who we've seen, I mean, Taylor Green, even the Vidlac kid from Corvallis. What stood out from those guys with you this spring?
They all throw a great ball. They hit me up whenever they want to do some extra throwing out in the indoor, and I go with them, and they really showed up and done a good job, and they want to get extra work all the time. So